Wake up in the morning, all I wanna do is roll a swish up. Forget the dishes, forget the wishes, feel delicious. Wake up in the morning, all I wanna do is roll a swish up. Forget the dishes, forget the wishes, feel delicious. Wanna get high, I wanna get high today, yeah. Oh, oh.
Welcome to City Buzz Mobcast. We are back here for another episode, and this episode, we know it's cold as hell outside, and everybody should have a hot cup of coffee.
Well, it depends on where you're at. Some places are freezing worse than us. Others aren't as cold.
And we are in Ohio, so we're in Cleveland, Ohio. So this is it's cold. It's cold in the summertime, in the springtime, and in the wintertime. Keep your coat ready. Keep your coat at handy.
Yeah, I guess we could have all 4 seasons in one day up here, huh?
So yeah, you can do that. You got to wear your skull cap, your shoes, your boots. Your skull cap, your boots, your short pants, or your bikini and your hoodie.
Right. Take the layers off as it warms up through the day.
You gotta have on a bikini with some Ugg boots.
So let's talk about health benefits of weed, marijuana.
Oh, okay. You know, you can't spell healthcare without THC.
Interesting concept. We share that.
Let me call somebody. Hello, Sarah. Can you press me through Andy and Opie?
Especially since they're trying to change everything on the marijuana concept for federal. They're still working on that because they're doing research and finding out more and more health benefits of the weed, which is considered helping with Alzheimer's. It helps with migraines. It helps with anxiety, PTSD. It helps with slowing down dementia. There's all kinds of great health benefits.
A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think that people that smoke weed they just smoke weed and they just sort of like, oh, but that's not the case.
Now, not unless you purposely smoke so much weed that you get like that, then that's on you.
And they call it a drug. They call marijuana a drug of abuse. It's not a drug, actually. THC is a chemical found in a plant. So if I find some nectar in my damn nectarine, does that make me a nectarite? I'm a nectar addict. Got to have my nectar man.
You know, they also found out that it helps with arthritis. Any kind of inflammation you have, it will help with that process. Seizures, as we know.
And so you can't be one of them people who just smoke weed. That's your whole daily life. Every time you see you got a blunt in your mouth. You're blowing smoke. You know, you're like a dang dragon or something that had been put out.
Yeah. And then people, I don't know how they even function for real, because like you're so high, how do you even know what's going on around you? You're setting yourself up for failure because somebody could do anything they want.
Right. Well, let's talk about the dopamine. Dopamine is a chemical that's found in your brain, in your nucleus, and all that other stuff that's in your head. I'm not a brain surgeon, so I ain't even gonna pretend like it.
Yeah, I'm not either.
All you brain surgeons out there that look like, what the hell is a nucleus? A nucleotimonide. Don't worry about it. I'm talking about dopamine right now. You look it up. DOPAMINE. And if you do DOPED UP, you can't look it up.
Well, make sure you're looking for the right one with the brain, because I looked it up and I had found it was a treatment for blood flow.
Well, there's a medication.
Yeah. So
called dopamine. You know, they name stuff after stuff. It's like these people name their kids after body parts and stuff. You know? Urethra. Come here, urethra. You go out there and get scrotum and y'all get in this house.
The same thing with cars, you know.
But the dopamine is a chemical in the brain, and the THC from the marijuana plant actually increases that dopamine. And that dopamine is what helps you to focus and concentrate and have emotions and all the other good stuff that we have going on in our heads. But studies show that prolonged abuse, that's what it says, prolonged abuse of marijuana, which has THC, tetrahydrocannabinol, those who want to be technical about it. Let me call Sarah.
All these big words, what the heck?
Oh boy, like it's too early in the morning for this mess. But yeah, it's that prolonged abuse can lower or decrease that amount of dopamine in your brain, and that's what makes people slow. So don't abuse anything. You can abuse coffee, you can abuse cigarettes, you can abuse yourself. You know, too much of that. Let it go. Yeah, boy. Go blind.
And I want to tell you this. I read this not too long ago in Ohio, because now that it's legal,
marijuana to alcohol. Paul Masson has a totally different effect on me than smoking a joint. Okay?
yeah, I would agree. I would agree.
If I drink a fifth of Hennessy, I'm not going anywhere for quite a while. I can smoke a bag of weed and still go to the store and get some potato chips, some cookies, some cheese curls, some bananas, some
some of that you don't even have to go to the store.
Because that's where I'm going after I get through smoking a whole bag of weed. Okay, I'm not going to drive into a pole or no mess like that. I'm going to be the most cautious driver on the road. So I always thought you could drive. I didn't know marijuana was illegal until a couple years ago. When they said they was legalizing, I'm like, oh, what am I doing? And they were, oh, hush your mouth.
They haven't done a complete study on it, which I wish they would, on migraines with smoking marijuana, because actually it's a lot of benefits for that.
Yeah. Well,
because I can say that personally, yeah.
Today we have learned that there are health benefits, and hopefully it enlightens some of you on things that you didn't know about THC and marijuana and the effects thereof. And don't do drugs, don't abuse drugs.
Know how much you can handle and what you can't.
Right. Know
what your limits are.
Right.
That'll make everybody else safer out there.
Don't even take 13 aspirin. Okay, y'all. It's been fun. It's been live, and you already know how we do it on City Buzz Bobcast. Y'all stay tuned for the next episode. Yeah, we will be back.
Oh, yes.
And if you haven't heard the buzz,
You haven't heard City
City
Buzz.